Much of online advertising is done through a pay-per-click model. So whoever is willing to pay the most per click gets the traffic. This has priced many smaller companies to find alternative ways to advertise. Just 5% of businesses will ever do $1 million over the lifetime of their business. However, a study on self-made millionaires shows 86% of self-made millionaires built their wealth by using someone else's following or another company's customer base, also known as joint ventures or strategic partnerships. Love him or hate him, Bill Gates did nearly his first $10 million through joint ventures, which is what gave him the momentum to become a billionaire. Many billionaires used this idea to get their start, like what happened with Bill Gates that gave him the momentum to become a billionaire. Tom Bilyeu of Quest Nutrition used this idea to go from zero to $1 billion in 3 years. An example from decades ago is Icy Hot, who used this idea to go from $20,000 to $13 million in just 15 months. Using someone else's following or another company's customer base to grow your company is oftentimes complicated. Typically, you would need what is known as a joint venture broker, someone who will set up the deal and manage the deal for you. Joint venture brokers can be very expensive. For example, Frank Kern, who used to work as a joint venture broker, who would charge $100,000 up front and a percentage of the deal on the back end. He also required an email subscriber list of at least 100,000 subscribers. In our last module, I introduced to you Len and Annette, who sent out a direct mail campaign to some of the local businesses in the area where they came to an agreement with 3 local companies that brought Len and Annette $1 million in new business over a 12-month period. Sending letters through the mail is kind of an old school way of doing this. We use a similar software to that of what the smartest and most profitable companies in the world use, that we call as an auto sales closing system that will, number 1, generate interest, number 2, capture your leads, number 3, present your products to your prospects, number 4, closing them right there on the spot, number 5, if they don't buy it, follows up with them, closing them at a later point, number 6, by capitalizing on 9 different categories of income streams. There's a lot of hype regarding social media, however. When it comes to spending money, more money is spent because of an email than any other media type. Reports show social media has a return of 28%, where email has a return of 4,000%. So, spend $1 and make $40, spend $2, make $80. How many times can you do that? As many times as possible. Many of the world's largest companies built their companies through email. Alexa Von Tobel built her company by using someone else's following to build their audience and built an email subscriber list of 1.5 million subscribers, sending daily newsletters and selling her company for $250 million. Many people underestimate the power of email. However, Cody Sanchez built an email newsletter of 350,000 subscribers and doing $4.2 million. A review from our first module. Again, the purpose of advertising is that once you have put in the effort to build a large enough following, you can send out a message to that following. And you only need a small percentage of that following to respond to the message in order to reach your income goal. To help you get started with this idea, I'd like to promote your offer, product, or business to my 150,000 plus customers for free, outside the cost of doing business to help you gain more business. Someone did the same favor for me once, where I did nearly $15,000 in just 6 hours, and I'd like to do the same for you. Let me introduce you to John Reese, whose previous year's profit was $5,500. He attended some business events and networked with other startups who were also trying to make money with the internet and landed joint venture deals with him. Collectively, they sent out an email to their subscriber list endorsing John and what he had to offer, doing a $100,000 in just 7 days. A few months later, they did the same thing again, this time doing $1 million in just 24 hours, launching a few more projects throughout the year, ending the year with several $1,000,000. One of John's joint venture partners was Frank Kern. Frank Kern came to an agreement with Jose and Amish, who sent out an email to just 12,000 subscribers at 10 a.m., and just past noon closed $1,000,000 in new business. How'd you like to have the same word-by-word email script that uses some very powerful psychological triggers that Frank Kern used to do $1,000,000 in just 2.5 hours? You can use this email script for your business so you can experience similar results. These are some extreme examples and unrealistic examples for most people. However, in order to help you get started with this idea, I'd like to promote your offer, product, or business to my 150,000 plus customers for free to help you gain more business. Someone did the same favor for me once where I did nearly $15,000 in just 6 hours, and I'd like to do the same for you. You'll find both links below this video to join our online community of like-minded individuals to help you get started with this idea and to partner up with us, where I'll promote you to our list of 150,000 customers and growing. Both links are below this video. Otherwise, in our next module, I'll show you what you can expect working with us. One more thing, stay healthy, have a great day, and I'm glad I could help you.